Just a few minutes. Why not? Just a couple minutes. All right, let's see. Okay. Working. Something I was worried about. I'm gonna go through these kits again. There's a lot of really awesome stuff in there. A lot of really awesome stuff. I'm gonna go into. How many trap? Okay, we have 4 trap kits. It's whatever. I mean, that's pretty sick. That one. Okay, what's special kit saying? That's interesting. Could make some type of dance situation here. Oh, that's workable. I'm gonna go into hip hop for now. Ooh, drill? What? Let me hear drill kits. Interesting. Drew, how you doing, brother? I had a bit of a late one today, so I was like, I'm still gonna come on for a little bit. I said I'll be here, and I am. How's the heat treating you? How's everything, man? Let's see what the hip hop ones are. The hip hop ones have they're a lot of fun. A lot of fun and so many. Can't complain, bro. Nice long weekend might help. Dude, that's true. Have you got a holiday on Monday as well? Bank holiday, that's what I thought. Okay. Dude, bank holidays are crazy, man. I don't think we have them here. Bank holidays are not a thing. That's fun. Had bank holiday Friday and Monday a few weeks back. I think the future really has to involve people working less jobs that they need to survive and doing more things that they're passionate about. Sometimes that's your job, awesome, but I think it's gonna have to start getting better and better. It's like, what's the point of progress if you're not gonna like take advantage of it? I've got to like write down what some of these are because like they're just named, you know. It's like White Horses Kit, Wild Out Kit. I'm not gonna remember what that is. I think Sweden or Denmark changed to 4-day working weeks and productivity went up. That makes sense to me. I heard somewhere that in the typical 8-hour day, you're only doing about 3 hours of actual useful work. The rest of the time, you're just filling the building. Mental health did too. Yeah, definitely. That makes a lot of sense to me. That makes complete sense to me because when the like we're not human beings aren't how would I put it? We're not predisposed to like working in rooms all day and having, you know, free time be the evenings and weekends for 80% of your life. It's not supposed to be that way. We shouldn't need to rely on a system that doesn't even make any sense. Like nobody knows how the economy works. There's economists and, you know, they'll tell you how to manipulate it or to function in it and how it might behave. But, you know, we kind of just made everything up. We're not robots. Exactly. And like in my own experience as well, like I was procrastinating on doing an assignment. Then right on the last day or whatever, like did the whole thing, something that should have taken me weeks or months. And I say that because there's like a lot of times where I think human beings are just, I think it's because we really don't have very much motivation. And we have too much economic pressure. But when like a person is happy, they can make something happen so fast. Schools are just to program us to work 9 to 5. Yeah, exactly. And what's even more insane is schools don't teach you about taxes. They don't teach you about your taxes, social security, how the government works. Like you have to specialize and specifically choose. Otherwise, they just don't teach you about it, which is crazy to me. Like how to deal with the tax system when you grow up. What taxes, like where do your taxes actually go? And they'll say like, oh, there's research, you can go look it up. But like, why are you teaching me about the world wars if you don't want to teach me about the current economic situation? I sometimes envy the guys digging swimming pools with a stick in the rainforest. Yeah, in a way, I get what you mean. Like, there's a lot of mental nonsense in gymnastics they just don't have to play. For them, it's just do something. If I want to build this and I just find the materials, figure my stuff out and get it done. So in that sense, they're like much more free than we are. speed this up. Well, you need to be audio, buddy. $184, huh? Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, too much. Too much thinking involved there. Get to another time. Oh, funky. Dude, and those guys who build those swimming pools, etc., in the forest, that stuff is mind blowing to me, because just because of the things I've seen on the internet, it's like, the internet's become this place that's like half unreal to me, because sometimes you'll see stuff and be like, is this like, was this all literally just created to go viral? And it's not like most people aren't trying to do that anyway, but sometimes it'll be like an actual high budget, high effort situation that just, it looks low budget because, you know, they've done their jobs, but like there'll be a whole machine behind it, and from your perspective it's just a random dude going viral, but there's all this suits behind the success, and then you just go, man, what is real out there? Like, what is actually, because I sometimes watch the ones of people cooking out in the wilderness in the mountains. That stuff is fun. That's very interesting. Oh my god. Damn, never gave it that much thought. Yeah, man. It's just one of those things where you go, what is this about? What's going on here? It's true. Who's the camera belong to and who's profiting? Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't even, I've come to realize, like, there's a lot of stuff we do in the world just because we assume we're supposed to. And there's this thought experiment about something called a panopticon. And it's basically like a jail design where the wardens can kind of see you no matter where you are, because it's kind of like all curved around this thing. And the idea is that just even though just because you think someone's watching you, you're gonna just behave. So they don't even really have to be watching you or anything. They're just relying on you, assuming that's what they want, and then you doing it with your own free will. Because like nobody knows how the world works. Nobody knows how what life is or anything. We all just a large part of our science is dedicated to figuring out what the heck's going on. Like, what's our universe? Where do we come from? How did it start? So, like, nobody knows what's going on. And so sometimes people are so sure that you can't do ABCD or you should do ABCD that, sometimes I think for some people, there's like, they need to be able to believe or to belong to some kind of concept or idea, and that gives them stability. I think that's a thing. My sister's boyfriend is my age and never worked, and it makes me think who's better off because I give all my time away, so theoretically speaking, he will live longer than me. That is a thing, honestly, because I think we've been convinced by some people that you have to be productive constantly all the time in order to like be an acceptable member of society. And like I would see these posts where people would be like taking pride in like, I've worked for 10 years, I've never taken sick days off, I've done da amount of overtime. And then people would reply and just go like, how can you be proud of like spending most of your life working for somebody else who making them all the money, and they don't really care about who you are as a person? You're just making somebody else richer and you're working for a machine. So it's like, dude, how can you be proud that you've spent that much of your life doing it? Again, if your work is fulfilling, that's a totally different story, and anything can be fulfilling. If you want to be a doctor and be fulfilled, lawyer, painter, singer, whatever it is, any work can be fulfilling. But if you're just working a job that doesn't have any, like isn't giving you like proper satisfaction, and then you're proud, like you feel superior to other people because you've like worked, you've put this many hours of your life into it, then it's like, brother, that's not necessary. Like, jobs should not be that. Jobs should be things that we do in order to just like get extra resources. But anyway, I can say all these things a million times, but the world is already the way it is. Okay, I saved you. And work your whole life for retirement, and they keep moving the goalposts, dude. It's ridiculous. And then you've worked literally your whole life, and then they're like, here's like, here's like a couple $100K, like enjoy. And it's like, they've taken all the good years out of your body, and now they're leaving you to just kind of walk to the finish line. And it's like, bro, not the way, dude. I'm not a fan of it at all. Minimum, dude. It's insane. Like that whole retirement thing, it's insane. Because you work your guts off. Your CEO is making your retirement every year as a bonus. And then when you retire, you're going to be left with just that. Like this dude's he's making more than your retirement per year out of profit. Like out of bonus, sorry. Just a bonus for the end of the year. Or stock options. Then it makes you realize, like, bro, I think the only reason the system works is because everyone believes it. If we woke up tomorrow and we were all like, this is all wrong, like this is a joke, the system would change. Like within a very short period of time, the system would change. But like the whole system's kind of like Game of Thrones. Everybody sees the throne and they say like, oh, that's really bad, no one should have that much power. And then when they realize that they might have like a distant relation to that throne, all of a sudden they're like, no, it's fine, but like I'll do it right. And then you're just like, okay, right. It's so sick. This audio. But I think AI, that's one thing AI is going to help with, is just going to change the way work works. And you're going to realize there's a lot of stuff that, like, I'm still plugged into the recruitment scene, I guess. And what I mean by that is I'm just like, I'm still looking around like at jobs and how is the job market looking and what are people offering. And what's insane is, man, a lot of people are just like, there's no good jobs. Recruiters are insane. Like, they want you to jump through so many hoops. People are tired of applying for jobs, like filling in a whole website worth of details. And then it's like, I uploaded my resume. All this details is in my resume. Why am I writing it like 6 times over and over? And then just the difficulty, that the hoops that people want you to jump through when you apply for a job. They want you to write them A, B, C, D, be nice to them. They want you, like, it's like, are you looking for somebody to work or not? So that's been a big problem I've seen in the scene, is like people are just struggling to get jobs at this point. Because all the ones on offer are gross, or just the company or the hiring process is so unpleasant that it's just like. And then also, like, people want so much more experience than is necessary. Like, I saw a job for a programming language which was 2 years old, and they wanted 5 years experience, which is like, are you insane? things. Why are you guys... Okay. What is this sound? No. Something like that. I mean, that sounds cool. I just want to hear more stuff. Nice drums those are. You know what? I'm realizing if I go back into loops and do combo, I was in here anyway, trying to see what's what, so I might as well continue the hunt in here. but I'll get out of combo for now. There's drums, flute. Let's see what we have in flute. Sure, it's a cool melody. It's a cool little melody. Sure. Full? God, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, let's check this for another time. Guitar. Guitar might have something, but like... Yeah, I'm not feeling too much in here. Billie Eilish. What? You talking about the feel of these tunes here? I'm just going through samples right now. I keep myself in the game. The two cams is crazy. It's a vibe. Hey, appreciate you very much. I'm glad it helps. You see what's going on around me, see what I'm doing. That was the idea. It's just like you can actually see what my hands are up to, like what's in the front of my desk. Because oftentimes, like when I watch streams, I'm like, man, what's on their desk? Like, what's going on there? And this way you can basically see my whole desk. Not my whole desk, but most of it. You can see my two screens. It's a really deep desk as well. Yeah, your desk probably most expensive on Kick. You know, there's some. That being said, I honestly don't even like. I think this table was built in here. Like it's so heavy. Pro Tools or what? I'm using Native Instruments Machine, my dude. I also use Logic for mixing and vocals sometimes, but the software you're seeing is Native Instruments Machine. Yeah, guitar will take forever to get to something that I'm like, oh, I could use this. It started nicely. Started nicely, then just turned into crap. curious. Are you strictly producer or artist as well? I'm both, my friend. I make the music and then I also produce it. Some stuff with vocals, some without. Just trying to make something happen, you know? Cheers, mate. Wish you good fortune. Hope you blow up in Spotify, and I'll tap in another time. 2K, that's very awesome of you. You're a good human being. I hope whatever things you're trying to do in your life, I hope they go good. I hope they succeed. I hope things go your way, my friend. And thank you for the well wishes. I appreciate that very much. Vibraphone, okay, boy. Multi-track, organ, percussion, piano keys, plugged synth. Okay, let me go into... I think we've done pads. Have we done all the pads? Cheers, mate. Wish you good fortune. Yeah, nice. Appreciate that. 2K is a champ. That's a very nice thing to say. Something. Something like that. It's a nice sound. I'll save those, but it's not the one for this. Just trying to find those sounds, dudes. Yeah, that's a crazy sound. It's like a nice deep techno kind of situation. I'm just listening really deeply, like what can get out of what can I get out of these sounds? Interesting. Interesting. I discard this. Play this one out. Let's see how long. Okay, good. Okay, so far. I'm thinking of a baseline of some kind. Cheers, mate. Wish you good fortune. Hope. I keep reading that same message. Bass synth, I guess. Bass, whatever. Back to the pads. I thought it was cool, but it's just a pad. But it has what we call potential. Did that come from down or up? What about you? I'm hearing something possibly. Let's see what happens. I need a synth first. Let's get synth lead. where this is going. It's not the right. It's not the right. It's not the right one. It's almost hitting. Polysynth. Let's just do instruments lead. What do we have here? That would sound pretty cool. Yeah, no. Fine, so I'm just gonna have to go to Monarch. Try my luck there. Because we got amazing ones in this. Oh, cracked the back. That was great. So many and just simply that's a really nice bass too. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm looking for a good synth to figure out a nice little arpeggiated melody. I guess that works. I guess. Come on. Come on. Just checking out different chords. See what works for me, what doesn't work for me. Just go from there. Yeah, that's fun and happy, isn't it? Minor 5, let's go. Yeah, let's see. Are you a multi-instrument? What are you? Remove the R. Ooh, I'm gonna call it there, boys. But maybe tomorrow, let's do it again. Made some tunes. We had an hour in. Got it on the clock. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna catch you cute people later.